What impresses you most about the player who cannot be named?
You can ask me about the player.
Okay.
I can answer questions about the player.
Okay. What impressed you most about the guy you're going to draft Thursday?
Well, I can't say that.
Okay. What about the guy you brought in and worked out
in front of all of us?
Okay.
Well,
I'm being whimsical, but yeah.
You're referring to Blake Griffin.
What impressed you most about him? Just from that workout?
Basically, his size, his quickness, and his explosion, and his ball handling skills. I think all of those are going to impact his ability to succeed in a very positive way.
How about with his character off the court?
I mean, everything I've heard about him has been incredibly good, and his work ethic is beyond reproach. Are
you committed to play a more improvisational style next season?
I'm committed to playing. Does that mean as far as running? You should kind of. There's some people out there who may not understand what you're saying.
Less structured offense.
No, basically, what we're looking to do is kind of the combination of push. The first thing I think the best fast break has been the classic fast break of all time, the Laker fast break when they ran in the 80s and 90s, where you have a guy take the ball off the glass and try and break it out. You fill your wings, and your first big post guy dives to the box.
Can your big man handle the ball well enough to execute that?
Well, yeah, I'm not asking them to bring the ball up the floor. I'm asking them to take one dribble and outlet it. So that's not. I think all of our guys can do that. The key is, to me, is the perimeter positions, guys being able to push the ball. Being able to multiple possessions up and down the floor. And that's the emphasis right now. Our emphasis for Barron, he's a guy that, last year because of injuries, I don't think did that as well as he has been able to do it in the past and as well as we would like for him to do it. And he's been in the gym since May the 10th right now, shooting the ball, and shot looks great. And conditioning-wise, I mean, not expecting him to be ready to go as of today, but, clearly it's earlier than he's been in the gym, in many years. And to me, that's the key, is his ability to push and break people down off the dribble.
Just for fun, what did you like about Rubio when you saw him in person in Spain?
Well, his ability to push the ball and his ability to make passes, to make plays. He's got great court vision. He finds his people and he gets them shots.
Did you get a chance to see Taylor Griffin at any of the group workouts, and have you given any thought to if he's a rookie free agent, put him on the summer league team, bring him in as a package deal?
I'm not exactly sure if I can talk in those terms. I've seen him play. I think he's a good player. I think he works really hard, and would be a player that's coveted by a lot of teams.
With how much you guys were excited with Rubio, if you had the third pick or so, are you surprised with, the new rumors that he could drop down to 5? He doesn't want to go to 2 or 3 teams, and some people say he might not be taking.
I'm never surprised by the draft. And there are a lot of times I think we have valued the draft very well over the last 5 years, but we have valued guys that sometimes have gotten to us that we've valued higher, and that proved to be guys that we think should have gone where we thought they should go, and so you just can't, you never guess that. You just got to pick. You put your guys on a board and you value them, and then as somebody seems potentially to slip to you, then you try to do what you can do to get that value.
Is this a more unpredictable draft than most from 2 on down?
I think it is. I think it's more bunched up. There's not as many clear guys, as far as a pecking order, or if you had them in tiers, there's just not. Typically each year there's a debate who the number 1 pick in the draft is. I doubt there is this year. There's usually a debate of 2 or 3 and who's going to go, and I think that that I think people feel like that a player 10 picks down in the draft in some ways could impact the draft as well as somebody and I'm saying all the way through it. Even this is a different year. Somebody taking that 10 might be surpassed by somebody taking the 20. I just don't think I think they're really they're really bunched up. As far as talent, there's a lot of good players out there that can help some teams.
How's DeAndre's development going this summer?
DeAndre's been great. He's been in here and he's worked hard, and he's spending a lot of time on his free throw shooting and his skill work and conditioning, because that's clearly an area for a young player, as far as to take big leaps, to coming from college of 1 year to now he had a full pro year and now understands the game better and what it's going to take. So he's been in the gym doing a good job.
What's his ceiling?
It depends on. I think he has the tools to be a Tyson Chandler type of player for sure. Rebounding, running, jumping, great hands, great finisher. And then the question would be, can he come out on the floor and get a, if you can. Typically with all the big guys, first place we go with them is like, right, if you can get a Tim Duncan bank shot, just that mid-range bank shot where somebody's got to really play you, then your quickness comes into play a great deal, where they can't just play off of you. DeAndre's got some quickness and he can finish from long range, and I think that's one of the other skill sets that he's working on.